Holy freaking crap. It finally happened. If you guys haven't seen yet, my channel did get YouTube partnership just the other day. It is freaking amazing. I signed the contract with TGS maybe 4 or 5 months ago, and it finally got picked up. So great news. I got a lot more updates after the battle that I will review with you. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. What's up, YouTube? This is KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome back to another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. This is from the KOTC Nation PMP tournament, round number 2. And yeah, of course, I've got the same team because I got to stay with the same team. I do get a few subs, but I don't end up using them till very late in the tournament. The person I am facing is also a YouTuber, so check him out, RandomdbzGuy. And he's using a sand team. Kind of scary because he can change my perma weather from my rain team, so I'm going to have to watch out for that. Of course, he's going to have an Excadrill along with that. Always a scary poke to see. Kind of happy I'm not seeing too many steals, but the Scarm could be an issue if it is specially defensive because I don't carry any type of fire attacks. I'm going to have to rely on going ahead with the electric type attacks. Zapdos could be a huge problem as well. But anyway, let's see how things go. So I was trying to think about what his lead would be. I wasn't really positive. I figured it was either going to be the Scarm, the T-Tar, or the Dragonite. In any case, the Rotom seemed like kind of the smartest move. Again, it's my primary lead anyway, but he goes for the Dragonite. So I figure he's going to go ahead with the Draco. It's usually what Dragonites would do first turn that are leading. So easily get into that Ferrothorn and take Absorb that. Not going to have to worry about the fire type attack now because of the fact that he's at -2 in his special attack from that Draco Meteor. So it will afford me the chance to be able to stay in for at least 2 turns to get up my Stealth Rock, and also hope maybe he misses. He gets the burn, which really hurts. I might have been able to survive or get a Leech Seed up and get some health back or something like that on Ferrothorn throughout the game, but it's kind of lost now. So I'm going to switch out just to save him, as, you know, have maybe one final switch in for something. Get up my weather with the Politoed, hoping that he go for the burn, or excuse me, for the Fire Blast again. I could easily take that. Went for the Earthquake, doesn't really matter either, just because I have such a defense investment. Figuring he was going to switch, I didn't want to go for the Ice Beam, just go ahead for the Scald. I thought, you know, with the Rain Boost, it would probably take him out anyway. But he goes into his T-Tar, so really hoping for the burn now. He's got rid of my Drizzle, and now he has set up the Sand. So he's going to get that special defense boost. So although this isn't necessarily a losing battle right here, it's not good. I go ahead for the Scald again, just thinking maybe this was his Stealth Rocker possibly, and I'd be able to just sort of get a free another turn in there. But he goes for the Stone Edge, which really hurt. Did not like to see that, and I'm now starting to realize, shit, I better get the hell out of here. I really need to save this Politoed for later, just to get rid of his Sand consistently. Going to my Scissor, knowing I could take any move he did, really, because he's not going to go for a Fire Blast if he had that, but he ends up making a switch as well, and goes into his Dragonite. Probably just fearing in case I stayed in again, not wanting to get a burn on his T-Tar. But I'm going to go ahead into his Ferrothorn. I know he carries Fire Blast. I have 0 speed investment in my Scizor, so he should outspeed me. And, yeah, go ahead and sack that guy. So I go into my Latias now, and I'm figuring, okay, he's going to switch. He still has at least, you know, he could still switch in again with the Stealth Rock up. But what? He doesn't freaking switch and nails me with the Draco Meteor. So I thought I made a really good play there. But unfortunately, overpredicted. And yeah, that's really going to cost me a lot of leeway in this game, because now he gets to keep his freaking Sand up. And I'm going to have to really worry about that Excadrill. So I'm just face-palming real bad right here. And just figuring, shit, what am I going to do? I go ahead for the Hydro Pump. I know it's going to take that T-Tar out, even without the Rain Boost, just because it's a stab. Water type attack and super effective and blah blah blah. So that's good. He goes into his Dragonite now. I'm not really sure why he did all this so early, but I guess trying to wear down me enough so that his Excadrill would be able to finish me off. Luckily, I do hit again. Will take out the Dragonite easily, but yeah, that extreme speed definitely hurt. And with this sand just wearing me out, he goes into his Tornadus, and again, not worried about it. I'm pretty positive I'll be faster, but he freaking avoids the Hydro Pump. Thank God he makes a real beginner mistake in the fact that he went for the Grass Knot. Sounds like it would be a good move, you know, super effective against water, but I'm so freaking light, it does virtually nothing, so really saved my ass there, and able to just nail out that Tornadus. Oh, so now here's the matchup I had been really fearing. His Excadrill is going to be faster than anything. He can take out my Rotom with any move. I know he won't go for the Earthquake, which is why I go into my Scizor now. I get really lucky he misses his attack, so he's going to switch out now, knowing that I'd be able to survive any one move and be able to take him out. But I predict this switch, I go for the U-turn, and great. I'm going to get this switch advantage right here against his Scarm. I'm going to go into my Rotom, which right now puts me in a great spot. He has 3 pokes left. All of them are crippled greatly if I trick them my Scarf. So I go ahead and trick it. He decides to stay in. It was a fine play. Anything I would have tricked, it would have hurt him. But this is great now. He goes for the Stealth Rock. It's about time he got up his entry hazards. The game could have been very different had he did that early on in the game. But, you know, hindsight is 20/20. So right here, I'm thinking that he's going to switch now and go for that Hydro Pump. Doesn't switch, but I miss. Now I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to stall out my Hydro Pump PP. I'm really afraid he's going to switch, and that's why I'm not going for the Thunder. They'd probably be about the same accuracy. I can't remember the exacts, but they're very close. And I have much more PP to waste with that Thunder type attack. He's not switching though, which is not good. And at this point, if he did switch, it would just... he died from Stealth Rock coming back in. So at this point, he's basically got to stay in. I go for the Thunder again, and I'm trying to bait him into switching into that Excadrill and eating a Hydro Pump after that. But otherwise, once he knows I've run out of Hydro Pump, and maybe that's what his plan is right here, he knows that he can freely switch into either the Zapdos or the Excadrill, and I can't do jack. So at this point, I think I had maybe 1 or 2 Hydro Pumps left. I switch out my Toxicroak, knowing that, okay, Toxicroak is virtually useless in this match because of who he has left. But this will give me the opportunity to set up a sub. So I go ahead for that. He withdraws finally and goes into his Zapdos, which kind of sucks because I know that it's going to completely wall me. However, he doesn't quite know that yet, and I'm hoping that either it's not a defensive set or he ends up just trying to bluff me. In either case, I'm behind the sub. I probably should have went for the attack right here, but I go ahead for the bulk up just in case he went for something else. I wanted to see what he was going to do. Now, this hurts me because I see that he's faster than me. Yeah, I have the bulk up, but, you know, I want to save this Toxicroak for later, just in case I need that priority. So I'm going to go ahead, switch out right here, just because there's not dick that I can do to him that's worthwhile. Go into my Latios. I could easily take his Thunderbolt. I have plenty of health left. He goes for a Heat Wave, just as good. I resist the fire, and I'm going to be able to nail him or anything that he goes into. I go ahead for the Surf here. I just figured it was the safest move, and that I could stay in case it didn't take it out in one hit. The burn, between that and sand, is definitely going to wear me down, but it's too late game for it to really matter. He's not going to be able to stall me out. So now he's going to go, what, I believe into his Excadrill. There we go. Okay, so he goes into his Excadrill. No, again, he's not going to go for Earthquake. He's probably going to go for the safe move, X-Scissor, which is going to let me go into my Scissor once again, and X-Scissor does absolutely dick to me. So, boom. He gets a crit, does a lot more than I would have liked, but I'm still pretty sure that I'll be able to survive an Earthquake, just because of how much investment I have and everything. So I go for my Fighting type move. It was probably, I don't carry Superpower, I have instead the Brick Break. I go for the Brick Break, boom. Alright, well, it's not going to take out that Zapdos, but of course, a Bullet Punch will. I know he has Heat Wave now, so I kind of have to go for it. I can't afford to set up a Swords Stance, so boom. Go for the Bullet Punch, take out the Zapdos. He's in his last poke. Now, I still, mind you, I have Scizor with priority and the Fighting type attack, and then I have also, just as a backup, although he's going to resist it, I'll have the second priority. He goes for the Earthquake, but I know that I can live it. I go ahead for that Brick Break, and even if it won't take him out, I'll still have 2 more chances to hit him with priority before he'll be able to run through me. So boom, does a great chunk. Pop that balloon, didn't matter. I don't have anything that is ground type attacks on my team. Go for that bullet punch, and I'm pretty sure it will take it out, and it does. So great freaking game, RandomdbzGuy. I absolutely shit my pants when you didn't go for that prediction that I had made and took out my Politoed, because that's really messed things up. But either way, you made me sweat, and I had a lot of fun, and that's what matters. So moving on to round 3 of the tournament. Real excited about that. I'll probably upload it instead of waiting a full week. I'll try and get it up sometime midweek. But I hope you all enjoyed and are keeping track of it. So guys, I'll do updates in just a moment. But thank you very much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and peace out. Alright, so let's get into the updates. Guys, first off, here's a screenshot of my channel, freshly partnered. Guys, thank you all so much. I gotta thank all my viewers, my subscribers, people on YouTube, the Pokemon community. You are all so amazing in helping me get this big accomplishment. You are all so awesome. I can't thank you enough. Over the last couple of weeks, a lot of PMP directors have been getting picked up. I am picked up through TGS, and as well as, let's see, currently I believe Rick, Dangerous36M, and Elo, Quando Ren 66, both got partnership. So did Shofu, so did Wild Chase. Their partnerships should be coming through soon as well. And we got a slew of others as well, all PMP directors that are getting partnership through TGS. So guys, we're really moving along here, and this is so amazing. I can't thank you all enough, and look where we have gotten. Finally, although Hayden has had it for quite some time now, we are all following close behind, and we are getting the Pokemon community truly on the map for YouTube. Now, some other things. What the heck is this? That looks like a Pokeball with the Machinima M? What? Guys, we finally did it. We got ourselves a Pokemon Machinima channel. We finally, although it's not opened yet, it's still under construction, and it hasn't been fully launched yet. There's not going to be much advertising or videos uploaded on it for probably a few weeks while it's under construction, and we're working to have it partnered and everything. But we'll be the first solely competitive battling channel for Pokemon on the Machinima Network. The channel URL, you can just click the screen, or the link will be in the description, but is MachinimaPokemon. And guess what? I and several others from PokeMoshPit will be running this channel. So freaking amazing. Very cool. It's not going to be an identical duplicate to PokeMoshPit or anything like that. I don't really want to get too much detail into exactly all the content that's going to be on the channel, but it is a competitive battling channel. It is in the Machinima Network, and I'm really excited for it. So right now, again, it's had very little to no advertising whatsoever, so giving you kind of a sneak peek at it, and you guys can be some of the first people to sub to the channel, but I'll give you more updates on that. Also, I just signed and am now officially a Machinima director on Realm as well, so very cool. And we're getting sort of a still in the process of working out, but a group deal for the directors in PokeMoshPit to be able to be partnered by TGS, but also upload onto Machinima. So very cool. Again, more details to come. And the final couple of things, I guess, I really need to make a full update video, but we worked out, first off, there's going to be another KOTC Nation PokeMoshPit tournament. It's going to be not a full-fledged one, but a smaller one. It's going to take place on August 20th. Be at the same venue as the previous. Go check out Magnitude and Moody Pawn's channel. I'm not going to personally be able to make it there, but they are going to be the ones heading up the tournament. And it should be a real nice more intimate get together than some of the others, but I hope to see all the usual suspects make it there, and a couple of new people as well. However, KOTC Nation and PokeMoshPit will be in about, I think it's month and a half, be holding our biggest tournament yet. It's going to be at an all new venue, and it's going to be very close to New York City, practically in New York City. So it won't be quite the hike that it has been in the past. So very cool. I'll give you more details on that as it gets closer. And even bigger news, we have finally have signed with an enormous tournament company based out of LA. And we're going to be holding about 4 times a year a tournament in LA, and possibly as things move forward, maybe even more often than that. And again, I'll give you more details about the company and the dates and what's going to be going on there. But really big things, and you know, these are tournaments they're larger. They hold tournaments way larger than the VGCs and stuff like that. And again, myself and PokeMoshPit will be running that, so you know it's going to be a great time. But anyway, guys, I think that's about it for now. I'm sure I forgot about a couple of other things, but I will try and make a full-fledged update video very soon and have full details on everything. So, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a subscriber, a viewer. You are all amazing. Make sure to go check out this new Pokemon Machinima channel. It's going to be kick-ass. And, yeah, once again, comment, like, subscribe, and peace out.